Hello, my name is Patricia Wheatcraft. Thank you for coming. I want to tell you about an epidemic that is facing America today that is detrimental to our bodies yet easy to control. Some of my family suffer with it as well as some of my friends and neighbors. I myself suffer with this disease, and I can tell you that it has a severe effect on our bodies on so many levels. My goal with this speech is to enlighten you on some very important things that we can do to live with this disease. I'm speaking to you about diabetes. According to the American Diabetes Association, as of 2015, there are 30.3 million Americans who have diabetes. Of the 30.3, 23.1 million were diagnosed and 7.2 million were undiagnosed. Diabetes remains the seventh leading cause of death in the United States in 2015, with 79,535 death certificates listing it as the underlying cause of death, and a total of 252,806 death certificates listing diabetes as an underlying or contributing cause of death. But don't let those statistics scare you. There is hope for the diabetics. The knowledge and care for diabetes has vastly grown over the last several decades. Before modern medicines and insulin, many people with diabetes died at a very young age. Corrie ten Boom, in her book, The Hiding Place, speaks of her Aunt Jans, who was diagnosed with diabetes and died in her middle 40s. At that time in history, Ms. ten Boom suggested that if you were to be conflicted with diabetes, it was a sure death warrant. However, a lot has changed over the years since Aunt Jans died, and with modern medicines and greater knowledge, a diabetic can live a long and productive life. Here are several steps that we can take to help us live with this disease successfully. First, we must diagnose the symptoms. There are varying stages with this disease, and not everyone has the same symptoms. Some of the symptoms of diabetes can range from dry mouth, hot flashes, nausea, diarrhea, blurred vision, to frequent urinating, fatigue, and anxiety. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, especially after eating, you need to ask for help. One thing that we can do as diabetics is make an appointment with our family doctor. Your family doctor is very aware of diabetes and the terrible effects it can have on you. Not only that, your doctor can help you with proper medications, a healthy diet, and an exercise plan. You can get information about ways to keep your diabetes under control and how to live every day with this disease. Most of the time when you go to your doctor, he will have you do a series of blood tests that will determine your hemoglobin and your A1C. According to the Mayo Clinic, hemoglobin is a protein in the red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout the body. A blood test will tell your doctor what the hemoglobin count is in your red blood cells. The Mayo Clinic also suggests another test that your doctor might do called an A1C test. The A1C test is a common blood test used to diagnose diabetes and to monitor how well you're managing your diabetes. This test measures your average blood sugar level for the past 2 to 3 months. The results of your A1C test can help your doctor determine whether you are a pre-diabetic or a full-fledged diabetic. He also can use this test to determine what methods of treatment you may need. Once you have seen your doctor, there are some ways that you can work with your doctor's treatment to keep your diabetes under control. One way is to eat a healthier diet. We are what we eat, so be kind to your body. We eat sugar and fattening foods with high carbs in them because we love it and we crave it. Changing your diet to a higher protein food, such as fish or chicken, and a lower carb food, such as vegetables and fruit, will make a drastic change in your diabetes. And drinking more water instead of soda and sweet drinks will help you to keep your sugar down, as well as lose weight. A good exercise plan will also help with keeping your diabetes in check. According to the American Diabetes Association, they suggest that you check your blood sugar levels before exercising. You can do this yourself with a blood sugar monitor, such as this, by pricking your finger and placing the blood on the test strip. Your monitor will read the sugar in the blood and tell you what your sugar count is. If your sugar is too low, eat about 15 grams of carb, such as a small banana or a light yogurt, before you exercise to make sure that you do not go into a low blood sugar attack. When we exercise, our muscles absorb the extra sugar in our blood and store it for future use. This allows the blood sugar levels to come down in the bloodstream. A diabetic should get at least 30 to 45 minutes of exercise each day. You can walk, bike, jog, or do aerobics in your own home, and many more. Any type of exercise that helps your heart rate go up will help lower your high blood sugar. Always check with your doctor before starting any exercise routine for your safety. And last, make sure to take your medications as they are prescribed to you. Some diabetics may only need a pill to help them keep their sugar levels under control. Others may need to take insulin by giving themselves a shot. Whatever treatment you and your doctor decide on, be sure to follow them fully so that you can get the best results for your diabetes. In conclusion, diabetes can be a life-threatening disease. The great news is that if we will be aware of our body's reaction to our lifestyle, we can determine with our doctor's help if we are diabetic. And once that is determined, we can control this disease by following a healthy diet, exercising, and taking our prescribed medications. We can live a normal life with diabetes. Thank you.